We are the first company worldwide to use the valve 845 in the audio application after the Second World War. But I see what it changed in the last 5 years.
Yeah. Yeah, let's talk about the next 5 years.
Exactly,
So
the next 5 years. Working with the radio because he was a teacher of electronics, so he started to building a radio basically. Absolutely, generation is changing, people is changing, and the need is changing, of everyone.
So sounds like some good plans for the future, but do you see any challenges for the next 10 years? We are here at the High End exhibition in Munich 2025, and with Bartolomeo from Unison and Opera from Italy,
Yes.
from sunny Italy. And yeah, we want to talk about the companies, about your brands, what a little bit about the history,
Absolutely.
where you started, why you started these companies, and with which kind of products you started, and where we are now. So maybe you can tell us a little bit about how it began.
Yes. Okay. Thank you for this opportunity. And I'm Bartolomeo Nasta from Opera Loudspeaker and Unison Research, and I'm the sales director of the company. Unison Research was founded in the 1987 by a lead of passionate of music, audiophile people, led by Mr. Sacchetti. Mr. Sacchetti is the founder of Unison Research, and he has always the passion of the music. His father was a pianist, and he created the first. He started working with the radio because he was a teacher of electronics, so he started to work with the radio, create building a radio basically, and then he started to build some amplifier. And on that time, the amplification for amplifier the sound on that time was the valve. So for that, Mr. Sacchetti used the valve. The first product that Mr. Sacchetti created was a product with the valve 845. That is the one that the Unison Research is famous. We are the first company worldwide to use the valve 845 in the audio application after the Second World War.
Mhm.
So this is why Unison Research is famous. Then Mr. Sacchetti, create a very small amplifier that called Simply 2. This was an amplifier that when Mr. Sacchetti would like to do a small integrated amp, because why? In that time, Unison Research was creating just a big amplifier. So he said, let's create a small integrated amplifier because there are a lot of high efficiency loudspeakers. But the other partner of the Unison Research at that time, they say, no, don't waste time to do these things. We never sell these things. We sell just big stuff. Mrs. Agati say, no, but we can do it. Don't worry. I have some idea that we can do it. So the guy say, no. So he didn't want to stop, and he started to do this amplifier by himself at home. Then when the project was finished, he bring the amplifier to the company, and they say, here it is. People say, no, why you spend so much time to do that, and Mr. Katie say, no, we will do it, we'll sell it. So started to show up this product around, and then they started to showing this product around, and just in Japan they sell 10,000 units of this particular model.
So
Okay,
it is a two-channel.
two channels, small integrated amplifier.
Yeah.
Now the new generation is the Simply Italy, especially with the Black Edition series that we just introduced last year.
Mhm.
That was a small amplifier, 12 watt per channel, with two power valve and two preamplification valves. So yeah, very,
And
very,
quite affordable
yeah,
compared
yeah,
to
yeah.
the
The
other
price, yeah,
products.
exactly. The price was affordable comparison of the other big product that
Yes.
were created
Mhm.
in that time. Then another milestone of Unison Research is the 2000, when my father joined the company. Was a sales director of the Unison Research at that time, and my father say, we need to create a line of amplifier that is more powerful than the valve. Why? Because the speaker in the market at that time, they require more power. How to create a more powerful product, not very expensive, that they have some valve in it, but they can generate exactly a lot of power. They say the only way is to mix the valve and the new, exactly the transistor, So we had a collaboration. We actually still have the collaboration with the University of Padova, with the head of teacher that is called Leopoldo Rossetto, that is still collaborating with us. And they create, Leopoldo Rossetto and Mr. Gianni Sacchetti, they create the Unico line, that is hybrid line, our hybrid line. So now Unison Research has two line of product. One is the pure valve amplifier, and the other one is the hybrid product.
And hybrid means you use the valve in the preamp.
Exactly, we use the valve in the preamplification stage and MOSFET in the power stage. Our Unico line is a little bit particular, not just for the hybrid, okay, but is even for the system that is used. It's a dynamic class AB. What does it mean? Usually, many amplifier that is in the market is class AB, so they have the first 2, 3, 5, 10 watt that is in class A, and then they switch in class B. This one is a little bit different. So the MOSFET or the transistor is always on, that they can deliver the power more faster. Imagine to have two car, the same model of car, one with the same pilot, okay, inside. One is on and with the gear on the how to say it? Done,
Gears in, yeah.
exactly with the gears in. The other car is a switch off. So if the green light start, the one that is switch on is gone, and the other one needs to switch on the car, put the gear on, and then go. So this is just to give you the feeling of the dynamic class A. Now with Unison, we are entering in the streaming section. So as a source, we will release a streaming in by the end of the year or the beginning of next year, and the idea is to put more digital things in the unit, especially in the Unico line, because market is changing quite a lot.
Is a standalone unit streamer or a streamer integrated in the amplifier?
The first machine that comes out is a multimedia machine that he has a digital audio converter, he has a streamer, and still has a CD player. Okay, even if the CD player is reducing the request at the moment, but we still believe that on this product that people still has a lot of CD and they want to listen maybe some CD that they cannot find the same music on the streaming service. So for this one we will keep it. The idea for the future is to integrate in the integrated amplifier the streaming board inside, because our streaming board can even work as a multi-room, so you can have if you have a multiple system, you can control with the application. So yeah, basically this is the Unison research. For Opera loudspeaker was founded by my father. My father at that time he was a rep for some audio equipment, and especially one speaker brand from UK at that time that was worth with him. But he said that it sounds very good at that time. But he said, "Ah, I would like to have more warmer sound, more lovely sound." And he decided to do his own speaker with an engineer that actually is still our engineer called Giampiero Matarazzo, and they do the first model called Callas, and everything started from there. They sent
Which
the
year?
speaker.
Which year was it?
89.
89.
89. Yeah, was 1989. Yeah. Was the first Callas release, and then we have all the full line of speaker. Now in these days we are presenting here in Munich. We are presenting the full range of our Linea Classica, that is our new entry level, especially the last two models that was missing on the line. That is the little bookshelf called Mezza, and the bigger floor standing called Gran Mezza. So this is for complete the line. We have it's five model in the five product in the line, two bookshelf, two floor standing, and one central channel. So yeah, the idea is to have a full complete line. We have the small bookshelf called Mezza that we present in these days. It's a really tiny speaker, 8 liters, good for the small room. Then we have the Prima that is with the 18 centimeter woofer. that is a little bit bigger room. Then we have the first floor standing, and then we have the big one that is called Opera Quinta, that is for a little bit bigger. So we designed completely the new cabinet with this line. We want to do something different than before. So the cabinet is all around 4 centimeter of MDF. No single side is parallel except the front and the back for the internal sound reflection. Yeah, as I say, 4 centimeter for the vibration of the cabinet. So
Made in Italy.
absolutely, the cabinet is made in Italy.
Yeah.
The fact the wood shop is close to our place. They do the speaker by our specification, and not just the cabinet, but even the driver. We have a collaboration with ScanSpeak that they designed the driver for us for this series. We have great collaboration with them. So yeah, this is what we introduce in these days in Munich. Next year there are some more news coming for the opera. Some big news coming actually. Maybe before than the next year. Now I cannot say anything because we signed a contract that we cannot talk.
Oh,
but
yeah, okay.
there is a big news coming
Yeah.
coming soon.
Okay. You already mentioned some big news like going also into the streaming direction
Yeah.
and also offering like system solutions with everything included. So is this some kind of strategy that you think it's important for the future, or to, let's say, be still able to yeah, handle the future new customers and the new generation also?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, generation is changing, people is changing, and the need is changing. You know, of everyone. We need to, you know, without losing our soul, we need to adapt our what we're doing even to the market outside. You know, without losing our philosophy, our soul. So we are quite changing the company. Not that we want to change our segment, but we're adapting with the new technology. We cannot stop the new technology, so we need to adapt. You know, without losing all the unison soul. You know, basically. So the valve amplifier will, you know, with the black edition, we introduce in the digital audio converter already, including in the machine. Why? Because we want to give the possibility to people that they don't have enough space, that with one product they can do more than one things. You know, they can even connect to the satellite TV or to some other sources, or if they have already the streaming and they don't want to buy another box for the digital audio converter, they can use that digital audio converter. So we are not we don't want to limit that kind of things. So we want to expand the possibility and make the customer happy, you know, basically. But always without losing our soul.
So that means the black edition is not only black; it's also one step
Black
ahead
edition
into
is
the.
completely different. We just we see the design that is the same, and we see the black front panel, the knob is black, and different valve. This is just the cosmetic part, but behind the heart of the amplifier is completely changing.
Okay, yeah.
For all three models, we change from the digital. Sorry, the input is controlled by relay now. Before we were not controlled by relay, so to reduce the cross talking, you know, between the two channels. Then our engineering team designed the star ground system. So every single board has the ground connected and go out automatically outside. Okay, so they are not bringing in the interference from outside. Then we decided to remove the auto bias from the black edition. So auto bias is controlled by resistor and capacitor. The resistor dissipate the power, capacitor they modify a little bit the sound. So we remove even that one, you know. So then the transformer, we redesigned the power transformer, we redesigned the output transformer, and we decided to set up the transformer now to 6 ohm. Why? Most of the loudspeaker is 8 ohm nominal impedance, but their work they go down. So why to do still the transformer at 8 ohms if most of the loudspeaker is much less than that, you know? So we decided to found a middle way like 6 ohm, and we see that already a good result, you know, for that. So black edition is completely new. It's completely new. Basically, just the drawing of the product remained the same cosmetically, but everything changed. Everything else is changed. So it's completely new machine.
I don't know. So that it means it's the first step into the future, into the digital future. So including a DA converter and so.
But yeah, in the new generation of the valve amplifier, we would like to put at least the our mid range. We would like to put the digital audio converter inside as a plug and play product. Okay.
Yeah.
Then there is always the possibility to have an external digital audio converter, buy another brand of digital audio converter,
Yes.
extend your system. This is no problem. We want to give the possibility. If
Yeah.
you don't want, you already have something. You want something more, you're free to do it. Go for it. It's no problem. We don't want to limitate that things. So yeah.
So sounds like some good plans for the future, but do you see any let's say challenges for the next 10 years?
But I see what it changed in the last 5 years.
Yeah. Yeah, let's talk about the next 5 years.
Exactly,
So
the next 5 years. But I think I see that the streaming technology is developing quite fast. Now they announced last month that it's even coming Cubase Connect to the product. So it seems to be that this will be the way to do the things. So more digital, getting into more digital. So I think that. But it's even true that it's really smart, really easy to use the device to listening music. This is not meaning that is no more work in the turntable. So that is a kind of different customer, or it's even a customer that they have some vinyl from his father, or they want to have even the vinyl because they want to listen, some vinyl. But I see that the future is moving more in the digital side. Why? Because it's more easy. People they want easy things.
yeah.
So people want the things plug and play. They want easy things. So this is the let's say the customer that is entering in our world for the first time. Then if they get passionate, they can move. You know, up, and there you can do whatever you want. There are a lot of possibility. So, but yes, I think yeah, for now, yeah, I think this is what I see for the future. That more and more and more getting into digital. I think you even will come more streaming services in the future. So now we have everything started with Spotify and the Tidal, Cubase. So yeah, these yeah. So, but yeah, this is what is happening. But I think that in the future, what it will happen, it will be more digital streaming format.
Mhm. Okay, and do you think you can use the same sales channels for these kind of customers, or do you think it will be also different in the
I
future?
think it's something that we need to improve is even the sales of our product, because there are some. I see that a lot of dealer is very active and they are getting even the new generation in, but there are some other dealer that they still focus on the old way to do business. Unfortunately, it's no more working like that. If you want to attract the new generation, we need to be more easy to explain the product and what the product is doing. And sometimes we need to teach them how to do that things. I think it's a good time that the dealer started to react in a positive way and started to think about the future, more than the manufacturer or even the distributor. Otherwise, if they lose this opportunity, will be the big factory, the big company that they go direct in the market. They can eat the dealer, basically, because they have the potential to do that. So I think the dealer need to wake up and start to think how to stimulate the market,
Yeah.
itself.
Interesting outlook. So that means you give the tools, with new products,
We
and
can give the
then
tools, we can give some marketing material, but if the dealer do his own part, I think they can catch much more client than what they can catch.
Mhm. And what do you think about if you compare like today and 20 years ago, hi-fi and high-end? So what was better? Was it better time 20 years ago? Just different? How do you feel like it's?
I feel it was. I think it's more different. The more different than difficult or some other things. I think 20 years ago was even worse for the hi-fi. If you think 20 years, sorry, 20 around the 2000.
2000, yeah.
Okay, around the 2000 was the time of the home theater when the home theater exploded.
Yes.
So that many people say, the hi-fi is dead. Now everything is
Yeah.
home theater. You can see that you don't just listen the concert, you see even the concert. You
Yeah.
know, yeah, but it's not the end of the world. You know, so it's not finished that thing. So you see that what's happened during all this year. You know, so
Yeah, yeah.
the home theater still there, less than before, but the hi-fi always here too.
Came back.
And back actually,
Yeah.
you know, and back
Yeah.
actually. The vinyl came back after the home theater.
Yeah.
The vinyl was the time of the vinyl that he came back a lot. So you see that the market is quite changed. I think that will be stable, but we need, I think, more push from the dealer. You know,
Mhm.
every dealer need to update the way of selling the product. You know, so of course, even as we are changing and we need to update quite quickly.
Yeah.
You know, but we need the reaction even from the dealer part.
Yeah.
This is what I see the most difficult part around the world. The dealer sometimes thinks that I just ordered this product and I sell. Yeah, but you need to create the customer. You know that in the
Yeah,
store.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, so this is the most difficult part. Maybe that
Sounds good, Bartolomeo. So then, is there anything else that you like to mention, you like to tell the people about Unison and Opera that you think it's important to know?
But I think that the both company they are in the same by the same ownership. We are located in Italy. All the product that we are doing is assembling in our factory in Italy, and everything live from our company in Italy to all the world. It's a family business, and the group of people that is working there is a passionate of Wi-Fi. So we like music, we like what we're doing. I think it's a good group of people. I invite you actually, all of you, to come and visit you if you have the possibility, because it's good to visit our factory. You will see the people and how we make the product. Nothing. We are just a group of passionate that we like what we're doing, and we like to continue forever to do this.
Excellent. Then I wish you good luck for the
Thank
future
you,
and
thank you,
for keep doing the,
thank you,
keep staying passionate.
thank
And
you, thank you,
Bartolomeo, thank you very much.
thank you,
Thank
thank you for
you.
you the opportunity. Thank you,
Yes.
thank you.